What's good, everybody? Happy Saturday. I hope everybody is having a good day, y'all. My day is going good. I have been waiting for y'all all day. Yeah, okay, so my schedule has changed. And when y'all be up, I be sleep. And when y'all be sleep, I be up. So yesterday I had planned on coming on here to talk about a blind item. Okay. I had saw a blind item going through social media, and I had planned on coming up on here yesterday, and then I was like, it's too late, and so I had to go get some sleep, and then I woke up because let me pull up the blind item real quick. Hold on, let me pull up the blind item. Let's start from the beginning. I saw the blind item. I said, oh, baby, we got to talk about it. Okay, so it's the blind item. It says Wednesday. Let me pull it up. Here we go. Blind item Wednesday. I told you months ago it was coming. And now the Southeast housewife has dropped her marital name. Okay. And I'm like, wait a minute. Is this Kandi? Because listen, y'all know I like Kandi. But the thing is, I never paid attention to, I really didn't know whether or not if she ever went by Burruss Tucker, right? So people were saying that it was about Alexia because Alexia had dropped Alexia from Real Housewives of Miami. But then people was I never paid attention to whether it was a Burruss Tucker, right? I don't even remember it being. I don't remember it. I remember them saying Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker production, with like in that little Tubi movie that they did for Drew. Right, but I don't ever remember her going by Kandi Burruss Tucker on Instagram or anything like that. And if it was ever really Kandi Burruss Tucker, I probably ignored the Tucker part because we know who wear the pants in a relationship, right? We know who the moneymaker in a relationship is, so I probably had ignored it. Thank you for the super chat, 1DD, 1D1. Thank you so much for the super chat. She said, Jaeger Boys Live. Yes, hey everyone. Hey y'all, what's good? I've been waiting for y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it. Okay, so I had wanted to talk about the blind article. And so when I woke up this morning, my mother had texted me. My mother texted me the thing from TMZ. And my mama old, and she not like old, she ain't like old, but my mama is one of the people who, if you see anything on the internet, it gotta be real. But I seen TMZ behind it. And so I said, let me go and look and see if it's a TMZ, if this is real and this is really on TMZ. It was really on TMZ, baby. And when I looked at it this morning and I seen it was on TMZ, I said, baby, it was really on TMZ. It was true. It was true, T. And Kandi Burruss made a statement, okay? So we're going to talk about it, okay? And we're going to talk. I want to get it's a whole bunch of stuff I got to say because I've been telling y'all this for the longest. I've been telling y'all, ain't no mountain high enough. And ain't no valley low enough to keep me off of your ass, baby. To keep me off of your ass. And see, what happened so much is I remember going up here and I've been telling y'all that Todd wasn't no good. I seen it. And I'm going to tell y'all my top 5. It wasn't no red flags. I want to call them sirens. Shout out to Mona Leo. I believe that's how you say her name. I saw some sirens with Todd ever since this marriage came into fruition. Ever since Todd came on the scene, I have saw some sirens with Todd. Okay? And I have been very critical of Todd. And most importantly, only because my niece is over there. Okay? And so we're going to talk. Okay? Thank you for the super chat. K Walker 5268. She said, happy holidays, Alley Cat. Ow. Thank you for the super chat, K Walker. I appreciate it. Okay. So Kandi ended up making a statement to people. Let me pull it up. Oh, baby. Now, I'm going to try to make it quick. Y'all know I'm long-winded. Okay. It's a RH alum, Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker split after 11 years of marriage. 11 years of marriage, right after 10. Don't be no fool. She said it's a difficult and emotional time exclusive, okay? The Real Housewives of Atlanta starring her producer husband. Who said that? Who said that he was a producer? I haven't seen Todd prove. When I seen Todd on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, he was a background actor. Todd was a background actor. He was somebody in the background. I haven't. How do we know that he's a real producer? He's never produced nothing unless Kandi was involved. He's never produced anything unless Kandi was involved. We got to tell the truth. I saw Todd the first time I saw Todd on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We didn't know who he was because he was in the background. When Kandi was getting ready to start Bedroom Kandi, and she had went to a restaurant and she bought a dildo to the thing, to the restaurant, Todd was in the background laughing when the dildo hit the table. Oh, yes. Okay, but let's go ahead and go. Okay, Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker are going their separate ways after 11 years of marriage. After deep thought and a lot of prayer, I made the decision to move forward with a divorce. This is a difficult and emotional time, but my focus remains on protecting my peace. So he ain't giving you peace? Mm-hmm. Being the best mother I can be and co-parenting with love and respect, Burruss tells people in an exclusive statement. I am stepping into a new chapter, pouring into my work, my family, and my own growth. I'm grateful to everyone who supported us throughout the years, and I ask for privacy. Girl, we're not giving you no privacy. We're not giving you no privacy. We are invested in this. You can't keep this type of shit from me. We have been there with you when you met Todd over there on the African trip, when y'all went in there and got nasty in Africa trip.
You nasty.
And we seen y'all get engaged. We seen y'all get married. We seen you have these babies for him. And now you want to get a divorce and you want privacy? We're not giving you no privacy because I didn't want you to marry. I didn't want you to marry. I was over there with the OLG. I didn't want you to marry because I knew it was something up. Okay? Protecting my, okay, let me see, privacy, grace, and understanding as we navigate this transition with our family. Burruss, 49, and her producer husband, Todd, 52, met while filming the fourth season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta in 2011 and announced their engagement. And see, make no mistake. See, let me tell you something. It's mighty funny all of a sudden when Kandi got the name Sugar Mama, all of a sudden she started dating Todd. When all of a sudden, after what's the fella name? Marlo said that she was a sugar mama and she paid for menses. All of a sudden now Kandi end up with Todd. See, them New Yorkers, they slick. They slick. Okay? They tied the knot the following year in April. Since then, the pair have welcomed 2 children, son Ace 9 and daughter Blaze 5. Both also have children from previous relationships. Burruss' daughter Riley, 23, and Tucker's daughter Kayla, 19, even though he met her when she was 5 or 6. In October 2022, Burruss told people the secret to their marriage was just great communication and having fun together. Okay, that's how we're going to read from that. And that's what shocked me so much, because the having fun together part, because Kandi had just shared, she was on a podcast, she was on her thing with A1, and she had just shared that they just got to eating pussy together not too long ago. They just got to eating pussy together not too long ago. She told A1, the podcast with A1, that her and Todd had a threesome within the last 6 months. Right? Hey, baby, I know Riley. I know Kayla 29. I know she didn't. Did she say they just had a threesome? Yeah. Yes. She said that they just had a threesome. So within the last 6 months. So I'm surprised that, I'm not surprised. Okay. But see, if I was in my right mind, but I really wasn't thinking about it. Out of sight, out of mind. We see Kandi when we see her. We see Kandi when we see her, but out of sight, out of mind. I should have been thinking and had my thinking cap on, because I should have known when she did the speak on it with Soulja Boy the other day that Todd wasn't there and T.I. was there instead of Todd. And shout out to T.I. for being there for Kandi, because Soulja Boy is on drugs. He unpredictable. You get what I'm saying? He seemed like he be enraged. You don't know what he owned. You get what I'm saying? And she needed somebody there for her. And T.I. had to come and be there for her. Todd wasn't there. And y'all always want to be like, Todd busy. Todd don't got nothing going on outside of Kandi's money. Todd don't have nothing going on outside of Kandi's money. And y'all always want to say, he a good man. He this, he that. He's not. We all could be millionaires, or we all can come up with business ideas if we had Kandi money behind us. We all could have businesses coming off the ground and coming into fruition if we had Kandi's money behind us. Shit. Okay? Now, I don't know what happened. Okay? Now, I'm just being, listen. I'm telling y'all, I read this before and I told y'all before, y'all didn't want to listen to me. I told y'all, studies have shown that a lot of people, when they get on that Ozempic or any form of the G1 supplement, they start divorcing their partners and going back on the dating market because they feel like they settled and they feel like they could do better. Okay? And so Kandi probably felt like, shit, I done lost this weight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to pay 100% no more. You get what I'm saying? Maybe I could get somebody that could pay 100% for me, right? What Young Miami say? I ain't going 50-50 with no nigga. I'm 100. You get what I'm saying? Or maybe Kandi could probably find somebody to go 50-50 with. She ain't got to always pay the bill the whole time because, you know, Todd wasn't paying for nothing, okay? Or it could have been, and they ate me up online about this, but I'm going to stand, listen, I'm going to stand like Donnie McClurkin say, we're going to stand, okay? They ate me up online about this, because all of a sudden now we started seeing Kandi name dragged all of a sudden, right? Kandi Burruss, this and this back rent over here. Kandi sued for this, Kandi sued for that. We ain't never heard about Kandi owing nobody until Todd, or unpaid nothing from Kandi until Todd caught into the picture. Put a 7 in the chat if it's the truth. Now we heard about Kim owing her money, or people getting her out of her money, but until Kandi got with Todd, we ain't never heard of Kandi owing a motherfucker nothing. Her credit was A1. Her credit was A1. We ain't never heard about Kandi owing nobody nothing. Never. Thank you for the super chat, All Beauty 634. She said, love you, boy. I literally only watch RHOA, but still watch your videos because you just so funny and real. Oh, thank you so much. Look at the 7s in the chat. Look at the 7s in the chat. We ain't never heard about Kandi owing a motherfucker a nickel until she got with Todd. Okay? And the people dragged me online, okay? Now, Kandi and Todd do got a prenup. And today, I don't know when she filed. But for sure, he got 30 days to get out. He got 30 days to get out. That's what the divorce said. I watched the show. And, okay, let's read. Let me see. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me hurry up and go because I'm invite y'all up here and we stand on topic. If you ain't watched the video and you don't know what we're talking about, don't hit the link. Okay? It says Kandi Burruss, Todd Tucker confirmed divorce. Network kids prenup details. What's next? The nigga gotta go. What the girl say? Just give me half of the rent and get out of here. No more talking. Say your lies for somebody else. Keep on walking because I can't do bad all by myself. Get out. Take Kayla with you. They say Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss and husband Todd Tucker are divorcing after 11 years, citing the desire for peace. A desire for peace. Every time I look up, I'm being sued. I ain't paid this, I ain't paid that. He fucking up my credit, Your Honor. The prenup previously a point of contention will likely influence asset division, despite their joint businesses ventures. Sources suggest the split is amicable with the focus on co-parenting for the children. Of course, he wants child support. Okay? Kandi Burruss, the multi-hyphenate Real Housewives of Atlanta icon, has announced that she and her husband, Todd Tucker, are divorced. Let's get to the prenup. The prenup that always loomed large. One of the most talked about aspects of Kandi and Todd's relationship was their prenuptial agreement. Their prenup was publicly aired on RHOA during their wedding special, and it became a flashpoint early in their marriage. At the time, Todd expressed discomfort with the clause that will force him to vacate the premises within just 30 days if they ever separated. You gotta go. Thank you for the super chat. Diana W203. She said that picture of Todd's daughter is diabolical. Listen, She can go over there with her mama and let her mama them do her hair and do her up over here, but over here, and see, this is what I'm saying. And another thing too, I've been seeing online. What about Kayla? What about Kayla? What about Riley? What about Riley? Don't nobody ever worried about Riley. Everybody worried about Kayla all the time. What about Riley? Kayla is 30. Kayla is 29 years old. Okay, so he's supposed to get out. Kandi Burruss has defended a prenup as a practical safeguard. She once told Rolling Stone that she saw nothing wrong with wanting protection. People do some crazy and vindictive things when they're hurt. There should be agreements. The legal foresight now plays a central role as the two approach their split, likely influencing how both assets and business interests will be divided. What's behind the split? Despite the public nature of their split, Kandi has made it clear that it is not a bitter showdown. In her statement, she emphasizes peace, personal growth, and motherhood. That's what she said that she wanted. That ain't said what she got. She said she's trying to protect her peace. Right? She's trying to protect her peace. And if there is not no peace in the home, we know peace can be still. Okay? Peace can be still. And to be honest with y'all, I'm kind of upset because I would love to see this play out on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And this is probably the reason why they left the show, because I just do not believe that something happened and she just divorced unless it was something serious. I believe that they probably separated when she left the show and tried to say that she was just too busy. I believe they probably were separated then. And that's why she wasn't on season 16, because she didn't want this to play out in front of the cameras. That's what I believe. That's what I believe, unless it's just something very, very serious. And now we got Phaedra there, right? And we know that with Phaedra there, Kandi is not going to be there. And that's what Bravo get, because Phaedra is never going to give us real TV anymore. I don't think that she ever gave us real TV, to be honest with you. But she's not going to give us real TV. All she's going to be there to do is make fun of everybody else's lives. You get what I'm saying? And so I don't think that she's a good reality star. When the girls over there on Married to Medicine was giving it to her, she got the running, right? When the girls from Married to Medicine was over there, she got the running. And now she back. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He said, I hope Todd Marvin gets everything he deserved from a secret lesbian or a Kandi. They said the prenup is invalid since it's after 10 years. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of. Okay. And Kayla, baby, get Kayla. Baby, listen. Nobody, and my thing is, I don't dislike Kayla, but Riley is my niece. Right? If Kandi was my sister, I would have mistreated Kayla. But my thing is, nobody is ever worried about Riley. Nobody is ever worried about Riley. Kayla got a mama, Kayla got a daddy, and she got Kandi looking out for her. Everybody is looking out for Kayla, but the only person looking out for Riley is Mama Joyce and me. Me and Joyce is the only people looking out for Riley. And every time I look up, Riley inheritance is being divided and split up and carried to one. All they do from Riley is take. And now we got two other Tuckers over here in the household that Kandi gonna have to take care of and split. You know what I'm saying? It's too much going on. Okay. Now, I have noticed some red flag. Todd gotta go. Today, I'm counting. We're gonna do a countdown. I feel like that today is gonna be 29 because we heard about it yesterday. So he got 29 days to go, and he gotta go.
Get your shit, and get out.
Get out. Now, they said that he already got an apartment. That's what they saying online, that Todd already got an apartment. And so that's good. If he ain't got an apartment, he can go over there and he can go and move. You mean her children? I don't know. I feel like Sherry Shepherd a little bit. Shit. I don't know. It depends on how much the child support going to be like, because I'm telling you, Todd is slick. We saw Todd when they did the OLG. So you got to watch the New Yorkers. Todd is slick. When he did the OLG, remember Todd didn't take a bath. Kandi said he didn't take a bath for 4 to 6 days. He was over there. He didn't get no haircut or nothing. His beard and stuff was growing out. He didn't want Kandi to do nothing with OLG but use his money. And then he tried to make Kandi look like a bad mother online so he can keep her last season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, trying to make it seem like she was too busy. Did y'all pay attention? He was trying to make it seem like that she was too busy. She don't really be there with the kids. I'm working. I'm a provider. I'm the man of the household. I'm the breadwinner. I'm the breadwinner. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He said, I hope Phaedra stores cars for longer than her garage like Kandi stored Apollo's bikes, karma, baby. Baby, everything over there in Candy's name. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. Clocky, he was cutting corners, trying to scheme with the money too. Yeah, that's what I think is going on, okay? Now, let me tell you some of the sirens. What's good, Monique King? Todd played the long game. Oh, no, baby. We got to get him up out of here, okay? Now, these are some red flags or some sirens that I saw from Todd, okay? The first thing was Kandi making it seem like Todd put down on that house. That was the first thing that I noticed that was a red flag for me. And she tried to make it seem like, remember she was arguing with Mama Joyce? And when she got the house, when she got the new houses with the two houses on the one property, she gave Mama Joyce her old house. And Mama Joyce was like, I want you to sign this over to me because I don't want to be able to choke on, I don't want you to choke on the chicken bone and he tell me I got to get out. Put it down in the chat. And she was like, well, Mama, you can't go over there and disrespect him in his house. And she was like, girl, that's your house. You bought that house. You bought that house. I feel like Todd gave Kandi $25. And she said, okay, this is going to be our house. But Todd didn't really put in on that house. That's why the prenup says that he got to get out in 30 days because Kandi really did buy that house. But she wanted to pretend to us like, I got a nigga that'll go 50-50. Girl, you paying for everything, bitch. You paying for everything, bitch. You got another child over there. You got another child over there. You over here faking and flogging like he helping you. He ain't helping you. Remember Mama Joyce went over there? And she had pictures on the wall. It was all of Todd and his family. How the hell you bought a house? How the hell you bought the whole house? The nigga gave you $5 on the house, $5 on the house. And then we get in the house and we got a motherfucking Hall of Fame of the fucking Tuckers. His mommy and his daddy and Kayla and shit. It ain't no picture of you and Riley up. She talking about, Mama, what they'll do? They already got the phrase now with Mama Joyce, girl, if you really cared about having me and Riley up on the wall, when the first picture came up, me and Riley would have been coming up after. I'm waiting for the frames. How the fuck his mama and his daughter and his daddy, you get what I'm saying? All of his people on the wall, but you ain't even got pictures of Riley. That's a great girl you got over there. That's a great girl you got over there. I got two girls. Girl gone. Thank you for the super chat, Tress Love. She said, I'm sure Kandi did a post up. She is too business savvy to have not. Also, Kandi out here saying Fatum. Where you at, baby? Love you, baby. Who is Fatum? Who is Fatum? Okay. The second red flag is when Natalie got on the show. Remember Natalie? She said that Todd liked to swerve. He had his way of moving around. He fucked over her friend Anya. He liked to swerve and find his way in a better situation. Remember that? Remember Natalie, Christopher Williams' wife? He's like to swirl and find himself in a better situation. That's what Todd liked to do. Maneuver his way around. And Kandi knew it was true. Kandi knew it was true. That's why Kandi wanted to talk to Natalie about it. You knew Todd had his way of swerving. You knew Todd had his way of swerving. Yes, Desiree. What's good, my nigga? Yes, Pajama Party. I said that Todd had his way of swerving. He always found his way in a better situation. And Kandi wanted to know, why did you think I need to be worried about me? Because you're a millionaire, dummy. You a millionaire, and they said that you was a sugar mom, and all of a sudden he with you. All of a sudden he with you. And remember, Riley let it slip on camera before when Kandi tried to back it up. I just met him. You just met him, and now he already living in my house. Remember, Riley said that. Put a 4 in the chat. The kids will keep you honest. And she said, I know we had already been talking. Girl, please. Girl, please. Riley ain't stupid. Riley ain't stupid. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Marvin. They take them on vacation with them. Kandi went crazy when Natalie said that Kandi was a hell of a defender. Yes, she was. Okay. Another siren with Todd. Another siren with Todd. Did y'all watch the special? Todd didn't want to sign that prenup. Todd didn't want to sign that prenup. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that. Todd didn't want to sign that prenup. I remember Todd was over there with his groomsmen. Todd was over there with his groomsmen, and he asked the groomsman, and one of the groomsmen flat out said, nigga, I wouldn't sign shit. One of the groomsmen said, nigga, I wouldn't sign shit. I wouldn't sign shit. And then he tried to ask Kandi to talk at the rehearsal. And Kandi said, talk about what? What we talking about? I wanted to talk about the prenup, and Kandi was like, it ain't nothing to talk about. And then he gonna get mad and try to walk away, talking about all y'all care about is money. All your family, that's all y'all do is care about is money. Nigga, you don't care about the money because you don't got none. That's why you ain't worried about it. I got shit to lose. I'm $1 million bitch. I wrote no scrubs, and I ended up with one. And I ended up with one. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He said, Fatum is Akon's ex-wife. The lady Todd and Kandi have threesomes with. Is that confirmed? Look at the ones in the chat. Yes, he did. Yes, she did. That's all y'all care about is money. That's all y'all care about is money. Remember? And Mama Joy started walking around the wedding party. Remember? Mama Joy started walking around the wedding party. Baby, that was good TV. And it was real, though. Mama Joyce walked around the wedding party. She went over there to pastor. You know, Kandi Daddy is a preacher man. And she went over there to Kandi Daddy and said, Mama always right sometimes. He didn't want to sign the prenup. He didn't want to sign the prenup. I don't think that he even showed up to the wedding party, the dinner. I don't think he even showed up to the wedding dinner. Because I remember Fantasia and Tiny was asking Kandi, girl, what you gonna do if you don't sign the prenup? She said, I'm not getting married. I'm not bullshitting with you. I'm not getting married. I'm not bullshitting with you. He talking about that he wanted to have a talk with Kandi about it. And so Kandi went home. Kandi didn't know whether he was going to sign a prenup or not. She just went ahead and went home. And Todd ended up coming home with her that night. And they didn't show us Kandi in the house. But he had the microphone on, and she asked Todd, what you doing here? You ain't supposed to be here. And he said, let's talk. Oh, yes. And then the next day, see, and this is why I think, thank you for the super chat. He said Sheree ran her off of TV now with divorce. Oh, Kandi. Thank you for the super chat, Q. Then, what was I saying? The next day. See, I think that Todd gonna contest his divorce because it's over 10 years, right? And so he get a chance to contest the divorce. But also he signed the prenup under duress, right? He signed the prenup the day of, hours before the wedding. Can y'all hear me? Something happened with StreamYard. Let me know if y'all can hear me, please. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Y'all can hear me? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so he ended up calling it under duress. He ended up signing the prenup under duress. And the white woman, Kandi, you know what I'm saying? Kandi went in there. She brought the white woman in. The white woman had an assistant with her. The white woman had Todd sign the prenup. The white woman had Todd sign it on camera, asking him, was he under duress and stuff? But he could say that he wasn't under duress. He could contest the prenup. He could contest the prenup. And any good divorce lawyer, you're going to have him to contest that prenup to see what he can get out the deal, baby. Because he did sign that prenup under duress. You don't sign no prenup the day of the wedding. You don't sign no prenup the day of the wedding. Right? Plus, he had an attitude when he signed the prenup on camera. But thank you. Tell the truth. He ended up signing it on the wedding day. And he probably was like, my mama had just came into town. My mama died less than a year after we, you get what I'm saying? My mama told me we were sick. I just wanted my mama to hurry up and see me married. Oh, he could say all kind of shit. Oh, yes. But mama is always right sometime. Mama was always right sometime. Okay? Then another red flag. Put an 8 in the chat if you remember this. After they got married, Todd started withholding the dick. Put an 8 in the chat if you remember. I don't watch every episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Kandi's storyline, season 7, was that Todd wasn't dicking her down no more. We weren't getting it in like we used to. Put an 8 in the chat. Because some people don't remember. We got to help our brothers and sisters. We not getting in like we used to. Oh, yes. We not getting it in like we used to. All of a sudden, he couldn't get it up no more. All of a sudden, he couldn't get it up no more because she was wearing bonnets in bed. Oh, yes, that happened. I was there. He already signed on the dotted line, and he did not want to fuck Kandi no more. He was gonna make this a hard 10 years for. We not getting it in like we used to. Girl, I would have never said that on no reality TV. Ever. We not getting it in like we used to. Bitch, girl, you offering a nigga threesomes and he still don't want to fuck?
You nasty.
You offering him, you over here eating pussy with the nigga and he still don't want to fuck? Girl, please. Please. That man don't want you, girl. That man wanted to see what type of money you had over there. Because Todd, and this is another thing with me with Kandi that makes me upset with Kandi, is that Kandi, you got with this nigga and you put him in front of everybody. You put him in front of Riley. You put him in front of Mama Joyce. You put him in front of Don Juan. Had Todd over there thinking he was a boss. He wasn't no boss. He wasn't no motherfucking boss. Boss? He had your money behind him. He over there trying to tell Don Juan what to do. Remember Don Juan was over there crying? Trying to tell Don Juan how to do his job. Maybe we could boss up. You got all these ideas and shit. You got all these ideas. He ain't no boss. And another siren. It ain't no red flag. It was a siren. When it came down to their will. That is what really set it off for me. And me and y'all was up here windmilling, and I told y'all I didn't like it. Because he put all of his belongings, he didn't own a motherfucking thing but a townhouse. He owned his townhouse, and all of his stuff went to Kayla. But there was never any consideration from him for Riley, ever. It was never any consideration from him for Riley. It was always Kandi was expected to take from Riley for his kids and Kayla. And Kayla. It was never any consideration for Riley or what Riley was gonna get. And Riley don't got nobody but Kandi looking out for her. He didn't even want to fuck Kandi no more after he married her. Started withholding dick. And she so goddamn, we don't get it in like we used to. Mama always right sometime. Kandi a lick. And I'm telling you, he gonna contest this divorce, baby. It depends on how much it depends on how much child support he get. I didn't like how Todd was trying to police what Kandi did for Riley. Yes, but see, he didn't do but he wanted to do what he wanted to do. Remember when he first got married to Kandi, every time you looked up, it was a new car being bought every birthday and Mother's Day and Halloween and everything that every time something happened, it was a new car coming up over there all the time. But Kandi was paying for it. It was all Kandi money. There have been red flags in this relationship. She made all talk and Todd over there talking about some well, I want the kids to have to earn the stuff. I want the kids to have to earn stuff. What did you earn, nigga? You didn't earn nothing. You married Kandi and became a boss. She let you say, well, you married me, so you a boss too. You married me, so you a boss too. You ain't no boss. Even when Kandi started buying this nigga cars and stuff, he didn't even want to give Kayla no car. Kandi was trying to convince him to give Kayla a car because it was kids at Riley's middle school that was riding around in Range Rovers. Is I remember what Kandi said. I'm like, damn, they get permits in middle school and ride around in Range Rovers. Good boy, stop it. They was married, so their money was joined together. What money? Girl, he had access to the money. Does a $100 give to a millionaire? No one worries about Riley because she's straight. She's living a $10,000 a month apartment. Stop it with the worrying about Riley. Baby, just because she got an apartment that's $10,000 a month, don't mean that she don't have bad days. Don't mean that she don't be hungry and stuff sometimes. If anything, listen, just because she got needs and stuff too, just like everybody else. Melissa Brown. See, y'all like to punish the black kids that get everything they want. So y'all didn't say nothing when Denham was over there pulling up in a Range Rover and Tony Braxton bought him a Maybach, a Maybach Mercedes, a Maybach Benz. See, good boy Riley is just fine, and we're gonna ensure that she stay fine. You see how y'all do the black girls coming up? Y'all see how y'all do the young black girls? Look at them in the chat. Look at them in the chat. Taylor was fine. She lived 5 years without Todd. She lived 5 years without Todd. She was fine. She didn't need Todd. She didn't need Todd. You want to punish Black Layla? Baby, listen, I don't. Layla, Kayla, Hayla, baby, get away from here. Go with her daddy. She got 29 days to get her shit and go. She got 29 days to get her shit and go.
Get your shit, and get out.
Get out. NYC is expensive, right? Right. Mm-hmm. And she looked like she only glowed up a little bit when she met Kandi, right? Riley needs to be superb. Riley is good. She's smart and rich and a beautiful girl. She ain't gonna be rich if Todd have his way and Kayla got his way. Kayla even got her black ass all over there trying to get on the show with Riley can't do nothing by herself. You got Kayla talking about, oh, I popped up, I pulled up on Next Gen NYC trying to get her spot in. Here she comes trying to get her spot in on the show. I pulled up. Girl, what was you gonna do? Riley has been kept in the manner she's accustomed to, yes, and she better be. And she better be. Talking about she pulled up. I pulled up. Girl, bye. You never know Jay is Gemini. So what I'm hearing is Riley is weak. Got it. Where did you hear anything that implied that Riley was weak? Riley ain't never said she need no help. Kayla just went up there on her own. When he wanted to be the executive of Kandi's estate and Mama Joyce said, hell no, Todd will take Riley's shit. Yes, he will. Yes, he is. And I'm with Mama Joyce. Riley ain't going to be frying no fucking chicken at the OLG. Period. She's the owner. She's the owner. But Riley even refers to her as her sister. Veronica, they not close like that, girl. They ain't close like that, girl. Riley just called her Riley just called her sister because she don't want to confuse the younger two kids, but we know what's going on. They is not close like that. Mama Joyce makes sure Riley's straight. And me too. Now Kandi is too smart for that. Those two babies are good along with their sister. Riley's so sweet because she could have ended up turned out. Ooh. Riley and Kayla seem to have gotten closer over the last 3 years. Claire. Girl. Riley wouldn't say it unless she felt that way. Girl. Y'all probably believe in the Easter Bunny, y'all. Mama Joyce really saved Kandi in early days since Kandi was drunk in love. Yes, Kandi was even over there with what's old boy name? AJ had his kids and shit all over there. Hey, AJ kids and shit all over there. And when I noticed that Kandi had lost her mind, is they said that one of Block daughters was a waiter at the OLG. And Block ain't never about Riley a sock. I said,
bitch, you better be joking.
When I found out that Kandi had hired one of Block kids over there at the OLG, girl, love makes you blind. No, it doesn't. The boy doesn't believe Riley. I don't believe Riley. Riley don't want to make them younger kids over there confused because she's telling them, I'm your sister, and that's kind of like your sister too, and she don't want the kids confused. She don't want them confused. Todd would fight for custody just for the money. Oh, yes, Mona, you know it. You know it. And they was over there doing No Kid Left Behind in the Petri dish. He was trying to make sure all the kids came into fruition. Kandi couldn't even carry no more. And he said, well, we could go and get, what's the girl name? That messed up, what's the girl name? Oh, God, excuse me. I was talking like I was in here by myself. What's the girl name that had Shamia baby? Shakima. What was the girl name? They say no kid. Sharina. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Marlo said Candy's face for her man. Yes. What about how am I messy? Shadina. Mm-hmm. The daddy Yankee made those make Candy look like an egg donut. Yes, that's what they did. What, Monique? Don't do me that. Don't do me that. Don't do me that. Don't do me that, child. I be forgetting, child. Baby, you remember Shamia? Baby Shamia believe in Hail Marys, baby, because you remember that surrogate that came over there on camera for her this season.
You can't do that.
I said, girl, you gonna play that game? Girl, you already, girl, you playing that game? You a soldier, bitch. I would have just, said, girl, we good, baby. Marlo said that she's the provider. She is the provider. That's why we not naming the kids. That's why all Kandi kids' last name should be Burruss. In a jean vest. If you let your kids earn, let me do what I want for mine. You let your kids earn, let me do what I want for mine. But that's the thing, though. Kayla's not right. Kayla don't belong to Kandi. Well, I've been telling us Jackie needs to be investigated. When you fall hard and move on with fast love, you are destined to crash. Right. Miss Mona, she all on. You know what I'm saying? We found out they moved too fast. They moved too fast. What Mary J. Blige say? Slow down, baby. The loving ain't going nowhere. The loving ain't going nowhere. Kandi met the nigga on the African trip. That was midway through the season. Next thing we know, they filming. And they done bought a house together. He gave her $5. And she, baby, bought the house and gave Mama Joyce her old house. And she went against her mother for this nigga. Went online and told us that her mama was stealing her credit cards and putting stuff in her name just to defend Todd.
See, that's a dirty ass bitch right there.
And see, when you thought that you was good with that nigga, you was ready to throw Riley away. You was ready to throw Mama Joyce away. He got 29 days. Get your shit and get out. What did y'all remember my favorite Tyler Perry movie? So now Lathan told that nigga, he got some money for you, some boxes to get your shit and get out of my house. Get out of my house.
Get your shit, and get out.
Get your shit and get out. And if you want to take Blaze and Ace with you, take them with you. Because if I'm Riley, I'm side-eyeing them a little bit. Because, they're going to be around there crying, that's my daddy. Don't talk about my daddy. Girl, come on and go over there with them, child. Go on over there. You the enemy. You the enemy. Remember Kandi bought her own ring, right? And Mama Joy say, I feel like that you let your mama, that was the ring. It's not cool that you say stuff like that because that was the ring I wanted. But you wanted something else, but you knew he wasn't able to afford it. Kandi saw that ring in a motherfucking gumball machine, and all of a sudden they got a $25 gumball machine over here in Vegas, Todd. It's right outside the hotel. It's only, you know what I'm saying? She wanted some diamonds and shit. She wanted to be blinged out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Got that ring out the gumball machine. Remember when he was holding out for signing the prenuptial before the wedding? I remember. Mama Joy did this. That ring came out of the gumball machine. She should have dissed it. She should have dissed it. What did you think I'm gaining from this? She said, hello? What do you provide? I provide love and support. Can we go to Atlanta of electricity and water? Can we go to there and play and say that Todd want to pay the electric bill with his love and support? Can we put the lights and shit on over there at the candy factory? Can we pay the electricity bill over there at the candy factory with Todd's love and support? Huh? Never get fucking married. I wonder what happened. He fucked up. Something happened real bad that Kandi had to let it go. Because, you know, she a sucker. I believe he probably had some bitches on the side playing with the money and stuff. She probably seen some text messages and stuff that he was over there saying. But, baby, all I know is that he got 29 days to
Get your shit, and get out.
Baby, ain't no mountain high enough. And ain't no valley low enough to keep me off of your ass, baby. Bless Mama Joy's heart, and I'm glad that she's still here to see it, baby. Because I don't want you to marry. I think the outside baby announcement is coming, bitch. 7:32. 7:32. The number of times we made love. Girl, I ain't everybody. Yeah, girl, I ain't everybody. Yes. You ain't no damn family. No, OLG is not open. No, OLG is not open. I ain't even get a chance to experience it, y'all. I ain't even get a chance to experience it. Baby, Sheree said the flows was nasty to the motherfucker in there. Baby, Sheree said when she went into the OLG, baby, she said she thought that she was at the Cascade roller rink, baby. She was just in that motherfucker sliding, baby, in her stilettos, baby, sliding on the floor, baby. Baby, know if you go to the OLG, bitches, you go to get bullets of biscuits. Todd had failed business after failed business with Kandi's money. Failed business. Mama Joy said Todd was slick, so was them OLG flows. Yes, they was. Sheree said them flows was dirty than a motherfucker. Lord Gabor, you don't have to worry about Kandi posting Kayla over Riley anymore, child. You never know. You never know. Mama Joy's gonna be at the house with 2 men in a truck. He gotta go put his. No, we go see that shit that that Kalani do. They fold and shit, bitch. We throwing this shit out. We putting the nigga out. We putting the nigga out.
Get your shit, and get out.
Okay, we ain't, girl. Folding what, bitch? You about to make me work? You about to make me work and fold your clothes? What I'm gonna fold this shit for? And it's going in the yard. It's going in the ditch. What the fuck I'm gonna fold it for? Cause I'm throwing this shit out. It gotta go. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. Jerry, he say Kandi needs to date Portia now. No. So you failed business using her funds, yeah. And he was just using the money. Just using the money, coming up with the failed business. See, that's what I'm saying. And see, that's why Todd never was a millionaire before. That's why he never was a millionaire before, because he come up with these get-rich-quick schemes and they never work. You see what I'm saying? It was the get-rich-quick schemes. It was the OLG. He had success with that a little bit. Then he wanted to have a OLG breakfast. Then it was an OLG Caliente for Taco Tuesdays. You get what I'm saying? He was an opportunist. He had his way of swerving around. All of us could be business owners and make movies and all kind of shit if we had Kandi money behind us. That's all I'm saying. All we need is a Kandi Burruss behind us, and we could have had our happens in our name too. Yes. Gabor didn't Todd bankrupt the first play? And that's why Kandi said I like to do stuff on my own. Don't forget the second wife. Who was the second wife? Literally a scam of folks so green. Right. True. He got tired of Kandi saying no to his Acme Acres plans. One of his quick rich schemes worked out for him. Kandi. But baby, isn't Kenya ex-husband moved to ATL to live off of her? To love, this is what y'all do. We get to talking about Kandi and y'all get to talking about my face. If Kenya let Mark and his nose ring come over there and move off of her, that's her business. So today we talking about Kandi Burruss and Todd Burruss getting a divorce. Don't forget the failed trucking business. Don't forget the failed trucking business. Kandi said the trucks was just sitting over there. The trucks was just sitting over there. Okay? Todd was mad at everybody. Todd was mad at everybody, even Kandi's nephew that she raised as her son. The felon. Baby, and that's what I'm saying. The family and stuff, everybody. Kandi, and he only did OLG and made it after the OLG because he wanted them to get up off his back. And I really believe that Johnny came up with the OLG. And I told y'all that when I was reviewing the show. I believe Johnny came up with OLG and Todd stole it. I believe that I believe that Johnny came up with the OLG and Todd stole it and made it seem like it was his brainchild. I want to know if he's gonna contest this divorce. Y'all think he's gonna contest this divorce? I believe that he's gonna contest the divorce to see what he's gonna get. I believe that he's gonna contest the divorce to see what he's gonna get. I do. I'm saying the similarities between Todd and Mark and Peter, they all the same. Y'all think Kandi gonna marry again? Y'all think that she gonna marry again? I don't think she gonna marry again unless it's a man with more money than her. She should have lit. See, Kandi didn't know that she was a lick. Her ego is so big, she could never see that she was a lick. You was a lick, baby. You was a lick, and it's okay. That don't mean that there's nothing wrong with you. That don't mean that there was nothing wrong with you. You was just a lick, baby. No man wants to share a woman with another woman. And you all on TV and stuff talking about you put Pop Rocks in your pussy and sugar all in your broccoli, girl. Over there embarrassing my niece and shit. Riley can't even go hang with the black kids no more, baby. She got to go over there and hang with the white kids, baby, because everybody know her mama's business. The International House of Hoes. Gabor. Todd was hoping and wishing for Kandi to choke on that chicken wing, and he was the only man standing. Thank goodness Kandi finally woke up. She lost that weight and realized I ain't got to pay for shit no more. I'm telling you what it was. He is definitely going to contest it and drag it out. Divorce brings out the worst. Yes, he believed that he's owed some. He didn't even want to sign the paperwork, y'all. He didn't even want to sign the paperwork. He didn't want to sign the paperwork, and they had to, the day of, I'm saying he's going to contest the divorce because I remember Stephen Jackson. I'm on the key, remember. Remember Stephen Jackson told the story. Stephen Jackson is from Beaumont or Port Arthur, and he said that when he was getting divorced, he was getting ready to marry his baby mama, that he said that she wanted him to talk to a preacher because she was supposed to sign a prenup, and she wanted him to talk to a preacher. Found out a couple of years later, she ended up fucking the preacher. Her and the preacher ended up dating and shit. But she wanted to talk to the preacher because she didn't want to sign no prenup. And the day of the wedding, him and all his homeboys and stuff came to Houston. The wedding was going to be in Houston at Houston Hotel. I believe that hotel Zaza or something like that. And all of the people was there. And the girl still had not signed the prenup. And he said that him and Stephon Marbury and the mama was talking. And they was like, she ain't signed no prenup. Well, nigga, please, what the fuck are we even doing here? And so he was trying to get her to sign a prenup the day of, and they was like, he said that Stephon Marbury mama told him, put a 5 in the chat if you remember Stephon Marbury, Stephen Jackson said, don't you get that girl to sign that prenup this day of, because she gonna say that she was put under duress when y'all get divorced and try to contest the divorce, baby. And they left that bitch at the altar, and they went dancing and went partying that whole weekend. That's what he said, baby. I remember. Thank you, Monique. Yes. Thank you for the super chat, Monique King. Left that bitch at the altar. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. You gaining moving from a townhouse to a paid for a mansion. Mm-hmm. See, that's what Kaya say, baby. I made a house a home you can't never live on. Oh, baby, I've been around long enough to know when it's time to let a nigga go. You should have let him go earlier, Kandi. As soon as the nigga start withholding the dick, you should have been telling the judge, baby. What do they call it when you renege the wedding after a certain amount of days? What is it called? The legal term for it. When you say, my bad, that was a mistake. I feel like Kandi gonna start missing being on RHOA. Every man loves a woman. Annulment. Thank you, studs. Let's go get this annulled, baby. We ain't getting it in like we used to. He wasn't attracted to you, baby. Get it up. Get ready for a real good time. Do you think that Todd is the type to turn children against Kandi? I do believe so. I do. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't understand how dirty people. Let me show y'all Kelly Clarkson. Let me look at. Hold on. Let me tell you. Let me read y'all what Kelly Clarkson divorce settlement was. Okay. And if he got some, because y'all think that these niggas don't be. Y'all think that these niggas gonna take these women to the bank. You see what boys over there doing. Y'all see what a boy over there doing? Let me read y'all Kelly Clarkson divorce settlement. Okay, Kelly Clarkson. Okay, had to give her man, her husband. He deceased now. Okay, when they got divorced, she had to give him a one-time payment of $1.3 million. Okay, monthly child support for $45,000 a month. $45,000 a month. And he only had custody of the kids for one weekend of the whole month. And she had to give him $45,000 a month. And he only had the kids for 2 motherfucking days. Okay? And monthly spousal support of $115,000. $115,000 a month. $115,000 a month. And that was in 2021. And she had to do that until 2024. So she just got through paying that last year. Okay? And so Todd has it documented on this show that he was the custodial parent at the home. He was the one that was there teaching Blaze how to potty train and stuff and brushing Ace teeth and stuff and helping him with his scripts and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Kandi was out there working. Todd was the one who was over there really rearing the kids. Todd was the one over there that was really rearing the kids. They don't really know Kandi like that. I remember Kandi got up one morning and was trying to help them brush their teeth and stuff or whatever, and she had a scowl on her face. She didn't really want to be doing that. That's what I got Todd for. That's what he here for. That's what he here for. Oh, baby, I've been around long enough to know when it's time to let a nigga go. Yes, that part. That's where he's going to nail Kandi. Yeah, yes. That's why he was saying no kid left behind. He wanted to get all the kids out the petri dish. He wanted to get all the kids out the petri dish. She had Ace. She carried Ace. She couldn't carry no more because when she had Ace, it was considered a geriatric pregnancy. And he said, I still want another baby. He started running the game on her. Well, we don't want him to grow up by himself. He need a sibling. We don't want him to grow up by himself. Let's get him a sibling. And they ended up getting over there with Shadina, and she ended up having Blaze. Mm-hmm. And if we really being honest, Riley raised Ace. She had fibroids too. Tasha teach a masterclass on what, baby? On what? On what? Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He say Kandi was the whore of Atlanta before marriage slept with Jermaine, his daddy, and Olive Jagged Edge. Riley is the product of an affair with Block. Yes, she is. Block was married. Block was married. I don't want you to marry. I don't want you to marry. She slept with Jermaine. I don't believe she slept with his daddy now. She slept with one of the brothers of Jagged Edge, and he even said that Kandi was a good woman. He said Kandi was a good woman. His exact words was, whatever Kandi has, she'll make it feel like it's yours. Kandi has, she will make you feel like it's yours. You remember the girl was all over there saying that Kandi used to come over there and pick her up and shit.
You's a stupid motherfucker.
Every time she get with a man with the kids, she over here trying to be friends and shit with the kids. Girl, send them kids back over there home with their mama. Shit. Let them kids be over there with their mama and shit. You always picking up everybody motherfucking kids. What type of, you get what I'm saying? Every time Kayla coming over Raleigh, what Erykah Badu say? Every time you come around, I gotta dig up in my purse and pay your way and your daughter's way. Her mama ain't sent no money with her. Kelly mama ain't sent no money with her. Kelly mama ain't sent no money with her. Shit. God damn. But see, that's what I'm saying. When you in love and stuff, you blind and stuff, and you like, I got it, baby. You slide in your debit card and your black card over there to Todd or whatever and make him feel like a man and make him feel like he paying for something. Here you go, baby. I'll pay for it. But after a while, after 10 years, that shit get old. That shit get old. Every time you look up, I'm getting evicted from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Every time you look up, I'm getting evicted. And I got to come online and explain some bullshit. How come you ain't paid the rent? And sometimes your cousins wait. Look at that Wendy Williams has to do not to pay the bum. Kandi doesn't want to be just a housewife. They were both single. I just dropped off to say justice for Phaedra and Kandi friendship. Kandi put that man before her kids too. Yes, and she put, nothing wrong with being hard. Kandi Burruss. He knew Kandi's name would be dragged, not his. Because it was her credit. Todd waited an extra year because he thinks he's slick. Richard, you better clock it. He waited an extra year because he thinks he's slick. I'm afraid he is, though. I'm afraid he is. She better go put all that shit in Riley's name. Yeah, you called it with them photos, Gabor. Once she married Todd, she did become reckless with her money. She was frugal before. Got mad that Todd about. Remember, Todd got mad that he bought Mama Joyce a house. Oh, you get a house. You get a house. Nigga, ain't you in one? Didn't I buy a house for me and you? Shout out to Cassie. Didn't I go buy a house for me and you and put your motherfucking name on it, nigga? Pussy nigga. Didn't I put your name on the house? I told you to give me $5 in this hours. Shit. And sometimes your cousins wait. Shit. But if he cheated, he may not get much depending on the prenup. He used to try and police Kandi's money while he was enjoying it. Right. But what really had me boiling was when he over there trying to tell Don Juan what to do. That's what really had me, because you know that's my sister. And that really had me upset. That really had me upset the way that he was over there trying to do Don Juan. Really. That really had me fucked up. That really fucked me up. I can't wait to hear Todd's side of the story. What is that? The Todd's side of the story is that Kandi went and filed for divorce. For Kandi go and file, you know it was something bad. For Kandi go and file. That's what Bravo get. That's what Bravo get. I'm mad for us. I'm so hurt for us, but that's what Bravo did, because they didn't deserve it for bringing that dirty, lying, thieving ass bitch back on the show. Thank you for the super chat to Inform 4629. Why Todd pop up on my timeline? It was a woman online. She said that I'm glad that Kandi announced a divorce. And shout out to Kandi for being a real ass bitch. Once people started finding out about it, she just went ahead and said, look, fuck it, we getting a divorce. I'm divorcing a nigga. But I saw a woman on Twitter, she said, I'm glad they announced that split because the way he been at my bar on dates is crazy. Girl, I get so tired of y'all doing stuff like that. Baby, tell us what's going on. Show us a picture of the nigga on the date, or it ain't happened, Captain. Thank you for the super chat, to Inform. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He say Todd doing what women do and had 2 kids get. Money, bitch. Ooh. You see? Offset over there trying to get him a couple of million. R.I.P. our OLG auntie who said it from the jump. Who said schemes to come up with the bullshit? She said that Todd was at her bar seeing other women. Bertha's still with us. Yes, she is. Her birthday was the other day, like Kandi tell it. Still can't fathom Todd calling Kandi nasty. No edit. When did he call her nasty? Kandi did an expensive trust fund. Another person said that Todd was at the bowling alley with another woman being cozy. Oh. Bravo is a cursed reality show. I'm surprised, but you know, Todd must have been really showing his ass after the 10-year mark. Girl, happy birthday. Today Blaze's birthday. Happy birthday, Blaze. But good boy, this didn't start today. It's been going on. I don't think Kandi is as green as we think. Remember Marlo used to say that she was known as a sugar mama in Atlanta. Monique Reed, a sugar mama is green. That's the greenest you can be. That's the greenest you can be. That's the greenest you can be. Oh, an instant. Is it jail or divorce? Like Housewives. Another broken black home. They said Todd was at the club with Funky and Tamar. Well, before she lost her teeth, he was over there with them. Mm-hmm. Wow. He was at that club? All right. Baby, I'm ready for Todd to
Get your shit, and get out.
And get out, baby. And if Kayla is still over there when he leaves,
Get that bitch out of here.
Get that bitch out of here. And I mean it. And I mean it. And I mean it. And I mean it. I don't care. It's gonna always be broken if black women keep choosing these dusties. And get out. What? What did I do? She gotta go. That's what I said at the top. She gotta go. I mean, Riley said that was her sister. Girl, that's make-believe shit. That ain't no way Kayla can't stay. Hell no. Hell no. So she could let the nigga in and sneak some of Kandi and shit out. Girl, no. That's the enemy. Get the bitch up out of here. Shit. Girl, no. Miss Mona, she can't say shit. If I'm being real with you, girl, I don't trust Ace and Blaze being down. And I'm dead motherfucking serious. Y'all laughing. I'm side-eyeing them too. They all gotta go. I want the baby. Listen. Can we leave the kids alone? I ain't messing with the kids. I'm not messing with the kids. First of all, Kelly is 29 years old. Period. Kelly is 29 years old. Todd wasn't even there on the day of her birth. Todd didn't even know he had the girl. She probably be an agent. Todd didn't even know that the girl existed until she was 5 years old. Now, come on. Kelly wasn't even there no more. She didn't like them either. Hell, good. I just remember Tamar said Todd whoops Kandi's ass. Oh, girl, you know I don't believe that now. I'm not paying for everything and you whooping my ass. Kayla has to go too. Kayla got to go too. The kids, Ace and Blaze, they could go. You mean Kandi didn't make Kayla a Burruss? Well, Nene will have another Broadway contestant. Not the side I got voice. I'm dead serious. What do you mean? I do. You what? Ain't Ace on TV? Is he? Do he got speaking lines? Or is he in movies like Garcelle? Is he in movies like Garcelle doing movies with no lines? Let me know. It was somebody I saw on the show the other day or whatever, and they had like a Garcelle role. A Garcelle role is a non-speaking role. I'm going to put that in dictionary. A Garcelle role. That means no speaking lines. Hello, I saw that straight coming. He got commercials. Are he speaking in the commercials? Believe he was putting paws on. You believe that he was putting paws on her? I don't believe that. Slim the bar. I don't believe that he was over there beating on her now. I don't believe that. And you know, I don't ever. If somebody tell me that a nigga was beating on them, child, I believe him right off top. But I'm gonna have to hear Kandi say that the nigga was over there beating on him. I ain't, girl. If the nigga ain't got no money and he beating on you, I don't believe that. I don't believe that now. Kandi got too many families in her family for her to be letting a nigga beat. I don't believe that now. Son of the boy. Did you see a black eye? Let me know. Did you see a black eye? Oh, yes. Ace has a KFC commercial. No, I did see that. Now, Rob J in the city, if we're going to tell it, we're going to tell it right. Don't Kandi and Ace got a KFC commercial? Now, y'all making it seem like he over here acting like he over here is Kim Fields or something. Or what's the little girl name? Kyla Pratt or something. He got a commercial by himself, starring in the commercial. He has a commercial with his mama, don't he? Every man wants a woman. He got a commercial with his mama. He don't got no commercial by himself now, right? Okay, Rob J. I'm just saying we got to tell it right now. He has a commercial. That's what y'all gonna be like. If we seen Blue Ivy, that next y'all be saying Blue Ivy had a concert. No, baby. Blue Ivy had a segment, had a dance with her mother on stage. She didn't have no concert. Beyonce had a concert and Blue Ivy came out. If we're gonna tell it, we're gonna tell it right. Big mama, big mama. Words matter, right? Right. Riley Ace got a KFC girl. I mean, boy. Words, yeah, they matter. I prayed to find myself a Kandi. Oh no. Yes, Ace has a KFC commercial with his mom, Kandi. He don't got a commercial, then Kandi got a commercial with her baby. And that's because Kandi was over there. Kandi solved the beef with Marlo. All of the fighting she was over there trying to do with Marlo because she smelled some KFC chicken. You remember Kandi got mad at Sonya them because they didn't want to put no dildos in their pussy? She didn't want them to put on them vibrating panties. Thank you, Chris. I called it 10 years ago. I said it. I remember telling my mama, I don't like, he didn't want to sign no prenup. Girl, that's a red flag, baby. That's a red flag. What you mean you don't want to sign a prenup but you want to talk about it? Nigga ain't nothing to talk about. I'm with Kandi. Nigga ain't nothing to talk about, but she ain't like me, baby, because it wouldn't have been no marriage. Never get fucking married. It wouldn't have been no marriage. Period. Kandi freakily. Do you like it, daddy? Do you like it, daddy? Good boy Riley is in a reality show. They said that Riley almost cut a bitch the other day, child. What I heard, they said that she threw a glass around the table, baby. Mama Joyce needs to go too. She's been pimping the hell out of Kandi, just like loving my peaceful life. That is her mother. And she ain't been pimping nobody. Your boy Riley is in a reality show just because the husband was clicking anybody. The panties didn't work. I remember that free call. Ooh. Nene said that Kandi come over and eat. She come over and eat all the food Kandi likes to eat. Ooh. You remember that? What you remember, Artist Mom? What's good, my nigga? I ain't seen you in a minute. Jerry I, what's good? Thank you for the super chat. He said Todd can finally tell the truth about Phaedra. Was right about the dungeon and Bill Cosby Portia. Oh, wow. This divorce is going to be messy, child. And to be honest with you, I believe that the girls were already... I don't know. For some reason, when I see Phaedra and Portia together and Kandi is doing something... Because I feel like the Kandi was trying to give an olive branch. To me, if I was Kandi, I feel like she was throwing the olive branch, but I feel like the girls knew that she was getting a divorce already. I feel like the girls knew that she was already getting a divorce. At least Cynthia knew. Because when Kandi had started choking up on that stage, remember Riley and Cynthia touched her back, and it ain't no coincidence that Cynthia was just saying she's never getting married again. I'm never getting married. I'm never legally tying myself down to nobody else, because they probably feel like if Kandi and Todd don't work, then nobody will work, because Kandi is over there paying for a nigga. Right? Kandi is over there paying for a nigga. And it ain't working out. Because he got all of these get rich quick schemes. Then we gonna, I'm gonna make our dreams gonna come true, baby. Baby, I'm gonna make it come true. You remember that Todd made Phaedra pay him? Because Apollo was gone, he been broke. Oh, now Aaliyah, y'all switching the story up. It wasn't because Apollo was gone. He paid her, she had to pay him because he did a commercial. And Phaedra was trying to make it seem like she was so distraught that, oh my God, I got my kid. You get what I'm saying? She was giving him the runaround. Girl, you owe me $15,000. Okay, well, I'm trying to see about Apollo. He getting like the girl. It ain't nothing for you to send me my money. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I think this is a long time coming. It's been shit. If it's 11, it's been 10 years coming, baby. When he was trying to withhold a dick from her, Peter probably told Todd just last 10 years, and you said for life. Wow. Do Don Juan still work for Kandi? I don't know. You thought she was giving me a compliment? I thought you was giving a compliment for what, cuzzo? And for Todd's next act, he will do a tell-all 8-part docuseries for the dungeon. My God. Oh my God. Phaedra owed him for his production work he did on her DVD. Mm-hmm. Cynthia paying for her man, Mr. Amsterdam. Yeah, she said that he was over there at the Bailey Mansion. Phaedra was trying to get over. She owed Todd that money and tried to pay him before the reunion came. Child. Oh, Kandi. Todd, it's time for you to
Get your shit! Get your shit! And get out!
get out. Get out. I need to know the day that she filed. I need to know the day she filed. And I hope Kandi don't do no old ass shit. Old honey, some own. Phaedra said the new girls are too sensitive. Phaedra over there trying to be... Girl, I would have Phaedra crying. I would have Phaedra crying. Phaedra them trying to read the girls and bully the girls and then try to act like they sensitive. Now Kandi can date Ty Young. Ooh, Cynthia always paying for a man. Don Juan has Sherelle's world flagged. Phaedra said his new girl... Todd been out of the house. Ooh, obviously a typo. Lexi like, what? In Phaedra's defense, that work wasn't complete. She said pay the deposit and he didn't complete the work. Blazers are with GGABOR. Half of it is. Thank you for the super chat. And BZ Love. She said, hey, Gabor, I'm still a fairly... Oh, thank you so much and welcome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. He gonna say she abused him financially. He didn't have a motherfucking thing. What's good, Ashley? The Twin Towers have fallen. This is what we call them, the Twin Towers? Somebody that's paying for their man? Now, what I consider the Twin Towers is Simone and Cecil. That's the Twin Towers over there. Now, Toya and Eugene, that's a good marriage. Toya and Eugene is a good... Let me think of some good reality TV marriages. Toya and Eugene. I would say Daddy and Heavenly, but something about and this is the thing too, right? With Daddy and Heavenly and Big Heavy. The thing with Daddy and Big Heavy that I would say they have a nice marriage, but the fact that your son, okay, if we got the boy got arrested and you didn't want to tell the mama, okay, it was like a little petty arrest, right? But your son got down there fighting with the laws? Your son got down there fighting with the laws? And you didn't tell me?
Bitch, you better be joking.
He was arrested for fighting with the laws? And Mary Cosby's son, you know he on drugs. Mary Cosby's son was down there biting the laws. Mary Cosby's son over there biting the laws. So he don't know what he is. He's so motherfucking high, he don't know what he is. His mama is his niece, and his daddy is his great-grandfather. His mama is niece, the daddy the great-grandfather. He must think he a K9. He must think he a K9 because remember, he done bit the police officer, child, and they said that he done went to the ex-wife's house, baby, and came through the doggy door.
I have no interest in this bullshit, and I mean it. Do not come to me with it.
That's that high shit. Do not come to me with it. He done went through the doggy door at the ex-girlfriend house, at the ex-wife house. Then the laws came and he done bit the laws.
You can't do that.
And so he know he got a lot going. Miss Mermaid, yes, baby, I wouldn't lie to you. I promise to God. I promise God, a bite can be lethal. Baby, the boy went through the doggy door. I'm telling you, I read, baby, the boy went through the doggy door. The boy went through the doggy door and the laws came and he bit the laws. So he don't know what's going on. His mama, his niece, his daddy is his great grandfather, and I don't want to hear none of y'all because y'all always trying to tell me, oh, he wasn't the real grandfather. They married. If I know y'all not about to listen, I wouldn't give a damn what was going on. Mary ain't got no business up there with her grandmother's husband.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
She don't got no business with her grandmother's husband. She ain't got no business with her grandmother's boyfriend. She ain't got no business with her grandmother's neighbor. Ain't no reason that woman should have been over there busting it open for no man that was with her mama, grandmother. I know you talking about me. No, you're not the only one, Naomi. I'm not hitting after my grandmother. Yeah, that is nasty. Clock that T. Don't ask my name. Don't ask my neighbor. Don't ask my neighbor. So he got it. I believe that he got a lot going on. And Mary ain't no baby. Mary can lead me to the corner, child. Your son over here, girl. Because if he relapsed. Okay, he relapsed. Okay. But baby, when you telling me that he done came through the doggy door, he came through the doggy door. He came through the doggy door and the laws came and he bent the laws.
You can't do that.
Good boy, stop it. That ain't how what win. That ain't how I read it on Patreon. And when and furthermore, they denied his bail. They denied his bail because he was on probation already. He wasn't even supposed to be over there with the girl house. He done went over there at the girl house. He done went through the doggy door. He done went over there twice. And he told the laws, stupid motherfucker over there talking to, he high. That's the high shit. Told the laws he feel like that she be calling him over there. Told the laws that she feel like that she be calling him over there. Yep, through the doggy door, like the shining through. Yes, he was over there through the. He went through the doggy. He went through the doggy door, and then he said that he feel like the girl be calling his name. That's what he said. That's what he told the laws. He feel like she be calling his name. It's true though. Robert was on something. That's incest. Who did that? Mary Cosby daughter's son. Stop, good boy. You just don't like Mary. Jay Eats, baby. I don't have nothing. I think she's the devil, but I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm gonna tell the truth, baby. I thought we was talking about something. You know what we was talking about? I'm about to go. I'm about to go because I want to do a whole other video about that or whatever. Because Mary talking about this, she getting messages from Mary said that she went. Mary said that she woke up and see that's why I be up here all day. Mary said that she went. They was getting ready to go to the church, the reopening of the church, and baby, she said that the son got in the car high. I said, baby.
You can't do that.
So it was a celebration. He was what they call it, wake and bake. He had wake and bake. Wake and bake. He got high, got ready to go to church, baby, and was waking and baking. And she said she got in trouble. Now I want to know what he and see the thing is if we're gonna do reality TV, where's the Grace? Baby, Grace was one time you went to rehab and you what? You went to rehab already and you where's the Grace? Y'all let him come over there with y'all. Listen. Y'all let him come over there and smoke y'all out of a house and home. Shit. Y'all let him come over there and be with y'all. He is everything she raised him to be. I don't believe she raised him. He couldn't be raised walking through doggy doors. Those adults fried his brains, baby. Y'all, and that's what I'm saying. See, Top Chef, what's good, Top Chef? I miss you, my nigga. But see, this is the thing with y'all. Y'all are y'all like people and y'all can't hold them accountable. Just like y'all like Dr. Wendy. Y'all like Dr. Wendy and she over there doing fraud and stuff, and y'all don't want to hold her accountable. Y'all don't want to hold her accountable. Baby, the boy is struggling with drugs. He's a pookie. He's a pookie. Sorry. I feel bad for him. I want him to come out of it. But he's a pookie.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. At all.
At all. Okay. Jen gets out next month. I can't wait. Never marrying my relatives. Grace is in Potomac. Oh, I agree, Gabor. He needs tough love. He's definitely a Pookie. What do you mean he came through a doggy door and then bit the law? Could you imagine a motherfucker biting you? You bit me. I gotta go get a fucking technic shot and shit. We gotta be real, baby. We gotta tell the people the truth, y'all. We gotta tell the people the truth, y'all. But y'all, Britney fan. It's giving PCP, girl. It's giving, but we call it wet. Is that what y'all want me to learn? Is we call it wet. Well, no, wet. They say he'll be stuck. From what I say, the embalming fluid to keep you stuck. So I mean, he ain't jumping through no doggy door. On no, baby, how big was the doggy door? What motherfucking doggy door they got? Yeah, he done came through the doggy door and said that the girl, he be hearing the girl calling his name, child. Because the girl wasn't there, the little brother was there. It's the same thing. Okay, you know, drugs, yeah, all of it is crack to me. Good boy, please keep the kids out of it. J.E., that's a grown man. Now I try to keep the kids out of it, so I had Ace and Blaze face covered up with money bag signs because that's what Todd see them is money bags. But this man is a grown man. This man is over here married and everything else. J.E.'s not gone now. This man over here married. This man over here saying I do. Now come on. I get the child like married now. Now come on. What is called a dipper or embalming fluids. Like, yes, it's a dipper. Good boy, you nothing nice today. I'm nothing but nice. I'm always nice. He on that fin. Oh my God, you believe so? I thought he was on heroin or something, child. I was like, wow, but I could look at him and tell because he got the junkie. He moved like a junkie and stuff when they was in church and stuff or whatever. How he was looking at her and he was moving his head and stuff, and he was moving in slow motion. I believe he was hot in. That's the high shit. That's the high shit. But believe it or not, I do have sympathy for him because I know it can be easy. I have seen people that I have went to school with people, and I have seen them start using drugs and they just lose their mind. You get what I'm saying? So I do have sympathy for it. He grown and married, right? A grown sheltered PK. Yes. And Mary's sitting up there telling people everything gonna be all right. Didn't say nothing to y'all. It's all crack to me. Right, crack is whack. Finn and Oxy. Thank you for the super chat, Top Shelf by Nature. He said, did you see Beyonce at the Brandy tour again? I did. I seen her there with Solange and Blue Ivy, and yeah. Is it the Brandy tour? Brandy and Monica. But she was there to see Kelly though, baby. Holiday. Everybody slow or high until it's time to right. It's really sad. Yes, I believe. I saw Beyonce and Patsy. He was getting it in Mary House. He grown, child. And my thing is, do we do that? How is he getting high in Mary's house? Mary, what are you doing? What are you paying attention to, Mary? Oh, God. My cousin's in the facility for the rest of his life because of substances. He acts like Robert Jr. See? These young kids are homicidal. I see everybody taking pictures with Monica and not Brandy. Brandy probably... her brother is acting like Robert Jr. Good boy, did you see Romy reject the hug from Patty Child? Oh, no, I didn't see that. Sherm, yes, short stack. That's what's good, my nigga. Yes, we call it Sherm. Is she still a druggie too? Who is she? Brandy? Maybe he's a narcoleptic child. He's a crackhead child. Crackhead. I heard Mary lives New York full time, only in Utah to film. Well, Alexa Love, I think that's true because she said that she went to the gym with Andy. And Andy go to the same gym. Okay. But y'all, I gotta get up out of here. But Todd, your motherfucking days are numbered, my nigga. You got 29 days to get up out of the house. Okay? 29 days for you to
Get your shit and get out!
And get out! Okay? But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I appreciate the love and support. It's been a minute since I did a live over here, but I will be on Patreon tomorrow. But I do gotta do, girl, and I'm so mad at y'all before I get to talking about. But thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I appreciate the love and support, and I'll see y'all later. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it.